to try to deny any type of expand play to come out from that due to laying down that spawning pool. So it looks like we do see Imperial now laying down that forge. He should be able to lay down some cannons, get some basic defenses up here so he can get his expansion going. You know, it's a forge fast expand on Metalopolis. Not totally obscene, not totally unheard of, but it's definitely a different option.
Oh man, this probe for Cyplo was denying his expansion for a while, but then Stefano managed to give that probe a slip, and he put down his expansion just on time as the probe was out of position. So nice job by Stefano there. But I tell you what, does Cyplo so greedy, man. He normally you would go for a forge at 13 supply. He went for his forge at 16 supply, and he places down his Nexus straight before a cannon goes down or a gateway or anything like that. So a bit greedy play from Cyplo, but you know what? Greed sometimes can take you really far into anything, so who knows? Maybe Cyplo will end up winning with this. But right now the expansions for both players are pretty similar timings, and we have a macro game on our hands, as both players are, you know, attempt to go to 2-base.
Absolutely, and a macro game on PvZ. It's what I want to see, man. Especially against these two players, you know it's going to be back and forth this whole game. I'm really inclined to see, you know, what the battles are going to look like, how the micro is going to be handled, how the macro is going to be handled in the background from that. I mean, we saw Stefano last game PvZ with amazing macro. I think that was one of his saving graces in that last game. He was able to actually get his creep spread going all the way across the map, as well as he was able to re-up his forces so quick, so fast, and able to defend so well that, you know, he basically left no other option but for a GG for his opponent last game. So will Imperial have the macro/micro skills to be able to bring this to a whole new points, you know, for Alien Invasion? It'll be crazy to see. Now we do see the Cybernetics core down and out here for Imperial. He's got a cannon in his middle line. He's got a cannon at his ramp. He's going to be A-okay for now.
Well, you're talking about the micro of Imperial/Cyplo. He's really good at PvP though, and he used to be facing people like Huck back into DreamHack, and he beat him. And PvP is very micro intensive, so I think so. Yes, I think he does have the micro skills necessary to take down Stefano in that aspect. But it's not just about micro. StarCraft 2 is a very complicated game. It's about decision making. Macro as well is very important, and engagements. And let's see if he does have all of those necessary skills to be able to take down a great player like Stefano. And Stefano went for a very early third, like he saw his opponent expanding very quickly. So that's it's also very standard to see that nowadays. I mean, going for a 4 minutes and 30 seconds third, roughly, if your opponent is going for a forge fast expand, is very standard. Yeah. And of course, that's exactly why Cyplo is scouting it. He wanted to see if Stefano went for that, and he did. So now, right now, Cyplo knows that he's not going to be put into any player pressure, because Stefano will be macroing up very heavily to be able to saturate all 3 bases.
He absolutely will, and he feels pretty confident in it. Now he's also throwing down the Roach Warren and the Evo Chamber, so he can start getting those upgrades out, start getting those heavy hitter units, the tanking units like the Roach. And Imperial, I mean, Cyplo, he's already started this like kind of Warlock type situation going on, so that there won't be any Zergling run-bys into his main base. Yes, they can run by, make it into the natural, but they're going to have to worry about a cannon there. That cannon will be able to pick off a few of those Zerglings before they actually do any damage. Now, it looks like there are a couple of simulators going down. Imperial is moving into this heavy gateway and tech play. He's got that Twilight Council out. He's got 3 more gateways hitting the field, bring him to a total of 4 gates on 2 bases. I feel like we're going to see another 3 gates coming from Cyplo here. It definitely seems like something that could happen, especially with that Blink Tech on the way. He's going to go with that gateway main army. I would absolutely love to see that robotics facility, though. I mean, we got to get those observers out on the field, start maintaining that map control so Cyplo can absolutely know what's going on with Stefano, because without vision, man, I mean, he's basically leaving himself in the dumps. He could get you know, sideswiped anywhere, and it looks like Imperial is going to go ahead and push in right now with that 1 Stalker, and we do see some Zerglings coming out from Stefano. They will take down this 1 pylon here, the 4th pylon situation, and look at this, man, now getting the speed, now getting the Galar Reconstitution, and it looks like a bunch of Zealots are going to go ahead and charge in here, and Imperial, aka Cyplo, is going to go ahead and go right against these Zerglings. The Zerglings running back and forth. The Roach is trying to kite these Zealots. Very important play here in micro from Stefano as he moves these forces back and forth, trying to, you know, dwindle down the numbers of the Zealots, and it looks like a lot of Stalkers are going to warp in here. The Zerglings trying to make a little bit of a round here to catch these Stalkers because they definitely know what to go after, and it looks like Stefano will push back up onto the creep, and Cyplo will continue with this back and forth game of damage.
Dude, Cyplo needs to get the hell out of there. There's 17 roaches in production, man. That's gonna crush this puny Protoss army out of gateways, and we see a bit of lag there from someone, and I feel like Stefano getting upset there again, but I feel like Imperial, or Cyplo as we call him in the European realm, he needs to get the hell out of there. There's too many roaches out already for Stefano. He's going to defend his bases, and his aggression for Cyplo has not paid off, and he's going to lose all those zealots. The Stalkers do have Blink, so they can escape much easier, and look at this. We're going to see some DT play out of Cyplo, or maybe even Archons, who knows, but wow, Stefano going for the... Actually, it's not the goals, it's the normal expansion, wow.
Ooh, and it is, and it looks like we do see him as Cyplo pulling back here, and the high yield laid down for Stefano. He's going to continue pushing with these roaches. He's got 5 more roaches on the way, and it looks like level 2 attack upgrade is coming down for Stefano as well. He's going to be trying to do some heavy damage here against Cyplo. Will Cyplo be able to defend this, man? I mean, he's got a lot more zealots warping in the background here. He's got the level 1 attack, or level 2 attack upgrade almost done. Oh my god, does it get finished? No! Dude, it was on 99%! And Stefano has eliminated that upgrade from being on the field. Only level 1 attack upgrade for Cyplo. Cyplo running into a bunch of problems right now. This roach infestation needs to be cleaned up, but it doesn't look like he's got any Raid X here, man. He's going to be continuing to move these Stalkers back to the mineral line. 1 Zealot to rule them all to try to make it up in the front and do some damage, and it looks like these Zerglings will go ahead and make their run by now into the main base. The Blink is up on the high ground with these Stalkers. They will work down these Zerglings, but you know what, man? Where Zerg finds an inch, he takes a mile. A million more Zerglings show up, and even with the Dark Templar there, the natural will die, and there will be some main damage here on the forces of Cyplo.
DTs in the base of Cyplo everywhere. Queen's being chased down and sniped by those DTs. Drones being killed. Oh, the vision is now up for the blood. Wow, so many overseas warped at the same time and at the same place. I think this is pretty much GG. I mean, losing your expansion and a ton of gateways for Cyplo is too heavy a blow to recover from, while Stefano is on 4 bases. You know, he's dealing with the DT aggression very easily. He hardly lost anything. He might have lost a few drones in a single queen, but that was about it. And Cyplo, man, I like his never give up, never surrender style. He's going to say, okay, I lost my base. I'm just going to rebuild it. I'm not going to GG out of this. I'm not out yet. His Blink Stalkers, you know, in a fight they can survive for very long because he can just blink the weaker Stalkers back. So maybe he stands a chance, but wow, look at these DTs, man. They're actually doing some nice amount of damage on all those Zerglings and all those roaches. They're going to get taken out though. But Stefano, I think he's going to go for the kill right now, and can Cyplo hold us? It's going to be very hard for him.
Dude, the supplies are, like the supplies, tell the tale of the tape here, man. Stefano, 152, 75 supply above Cyplo himself. So Cyplo's got to come back in this. He's got his Archons out. He's got the Zealots. He's got the, I believe, no, he does not have Charge Lot Research up. He is trying to expand right now over into this this expansion area. But you know what, man? Here comes a bunch of Zerglings and Roaches. He takes a nice posture here to defend this. He's going to lose this Nexus no matter what right now. Not enough forces to do enough DPS to take out this many Roaches. These Roaches push right up into the face of these Archons, and it looks like they're going to be working them down. The Archons actually doing a nice bit of splash damage here to the Roaches in the foreground, and it looks like they will take out the rest. Only 3 Stalkers, 2 Stalkers, 1 Stalker left for AI Imperial, and it looks like he's going to warp in more, but they're about to die in just a moment.
Oh, Stefano just wreaking havoc into the main base now of Cyplo. Cyplo has most of his production structures there, and you know Cyplo knows it's over. He's going to GG out of this, and Stefano gets point number 2 for Team Millennium. This was game number 3. 2 points for Millennium, 1 point for Alien Invasion.
That's right.
Wow. Look at stuff Stefano does.
What can stop Stefano, Duffs? I have no idea. He's a
train,
dude. He's a freight train, man. He's throwing 2-ton punches, and I you know, it'll be interesting to say the least. to see when it actually goes down. Let's find out how the next game's going to go here, man. I mean, we've got a few games left, and it's going to be important to see how they happen, man. I guess that's all I can say.
Yeah, man, I mean, today with ImboTV we're casting some great games, and we're going to have an amazing week, aren't we? There's some new games that are going to be casted. Next week we're casting a very interesting tournament, so why don't you speak about that a little bit, because...
Well, Sunday...
some new changes in ImboTV.
Sunday we've got Dota 2 coverage. That's right, Dota 2. We're going to be covering a 2 to 3 hour event for Dota 2. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be our first time casting Dota 2 in a professional setting, so it's going to be a lot of fun, to say the least. You know, you guys are going to be able to laugh at our new mistakes or misinformations, as well as next week we've got the Korean Esports Weekly going on. We're going to be casting all week long next week for the Korean Esports Weekly with players like... if I can remember correctly, Huck was in the list, and Jinro,
Cytoplasm,
yeah, Cytoplasm,
right now.
So many people, so many great competitors out there. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. All next week is going to be great. We're going to continue to rock and roll with more epic casts for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, as well as we're going to continue out with this SC2SL. I mean, can Cytoplasm take down Stefano in a ZVZ matchup on Daybreak? Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Only time will tell.
And also, I just wanted to mention, when we're casting Dota 2, we'll be alongside Team Fnatic, the professional Dota 2 team, are going to be playing in that Dota 2 coverage that we'll be casting. So, it should be very interesting, and the Korean Weekly next week as well. I can't wait for that. So, interesting things happening in ImboTV. New year, new luck, and ImboTV expanding, so all good things.
You know, it only took us a month to get everything in place, but we got it done. We got it. I mean, it's good. It's good. I really like the changes that we're making, man. I think we're really making some good strides forward. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. I realize it is a little bit loud. Sorry about that. But, you know... Not only that, I mean, we've got a lot of big things coming. I mean, we've got a bunch of new shows coming. The show match series, King of the Hill, man, it's back. Season 2 is on the way. Go to facebook.com/ImboTV and check it out there. The dates are up there, as well as the competitors list. So you're going to be able to see who you're going to bet on or vote on to be able to fight for money. Because you know what, man? Money talks and bullcrap walks. Other than that, man, I mean, the only other thing I've got to report is basically if you guys, you know, if you're on Facebook, you're checking out ImboTV, you might as well go over to SC2SL, their fan page, you know, facebook.com/SC2SL, and you'll be able to enter yourself to win a brand new Logitech gear. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Yep. It is pretty sweet, man. I mean, winning prizes is always good for the fans, and you know, I like how this event is doing that. And Logitech, you know, their equipment is always foolproof. I mean, my headset is Logitech. Yeah, just remember when I first joined ImboTV, and my headset was like broken, like it was really crappy, and you're like addicted. I know you're trying hard, man, but you need a new headset. And then I got my new headset, and you're like, man, you sound much better. It's because Logitech. That's why.
Same here.
Totally.
We got the same headset, right?
Yeah, we do.
And Fire Silver is the same one you guys have too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has the wireless version.
Pretty much the whole team's on like the same headset except for me. I'm a cheapskate. You know.
I'm fan of Logitech. Like, I'm using the G5 mouse. I got the G15 gaming keyboard, and I'm using the G35 headset. Just like addicted. So.
Nice. And it's Twitch with IRC chat because that's the way we wrote it in stone years ago. Well, not really years ago, more like 6 months ago, but still. We will be actually changing over into the Justin TV Twitch TV chat at some point this month, so all the subscribers can get that little pro sign next to their name and, you know, get that extra little bit of word out there. So it looks like Cytoplasm's back. He's ready. Stefano's probably ready, so let's get the ZVZ underway, man. Why the hell not?
ZVZ.
It's going to be me and Minion OD.
ZVZ, love the matchup. Just the nightmares of yesterday are coming back.
There was a lot of mirror matches yesterday, dude. I mean, it was seriously mirror crazy. Mirror crazy.
Yo, dog, I heard you like mirrors.
Even the show match was mirror.
Yeah, even the show match ended up being a mirror match. I'm like, what's going on?